Thanks, Abby. I'm here with Interim Executive Director of Madison Center for Civic Engagement, Kara Dillard. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's great to be here with you, Lauren.
So Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump first met and debated on Tuesday. How does watching a debate encourage or disencourage eligible, undecided voters to want to be more civically engaged?
Debates are one of the most important ways in our democracy for students, for people, decided or undecided, to really be able to weigh what the candidates are, what they say, what they think is important, the values that they stand for, the policies that they stand for. For JMU students, this is the first time they will have experienced a presidential election, and for them, this is the first time that they will really have been able to evaluate Vice President Harris and President Trump together on the same stage. So this was a really unique opportunity for our students to be able to sit down, watch these candidates clash, to talk, to engage each other in a really meaningful way.
And many students are voting in their first presidential election. What advice do you give to them to prepare to vote?
That's a great question. Watching debates is certainly one of them. The two vice presidential candidates will debate in October, on October 1st, and so join a watch party and watch it with your peers. That's always wonderful to hear, not just what your friends might think, but to hear from students who might have a different opinion than you do on the different candidates. And so definitely join a watch party, but I always try to encourage students to read The Breeze, and The Breeze will publish a voter guide that will give an overview of who these candidates are, what they stand for, their different policy perspectives, and that's a really wonderful and easy way for students to become knowledgeable about who these candidates are and what they stand for. But I also think it's just important for students to talk with each other and to encourage each other to go out and get registered, to vote, and to know how their other friends and their peers are thinking about these issues.
So do you think it's important for college students to be involved in politics and to vote in this election? Why or why not?
I think it's important for college students to vote. As our students are going out and becoming adults, this is one of the most important ways that they can express their civic virtues, their civic values, and really to engage in their communities in the shape and the scope of what does their community look like. Students, I think, oftentimes feel like their voices and their votes don't matter. But we've seen an election over elections where handfuls of elections are decided on a slim number of votes, and including in places like Georgia where they really were decided by the 18 to 24-year-old age demographic, where those students in key swing counties in Georgia really were the ones who decided who got Georgia's electoral ballots. And so in this case, voting really matters, and voting for college students especially really matters.